So you definitely heard about Google Nano Banana Pro, but have you tried it on Adobe Firefly Boards? Let me show you how it can work. Hello, my name is Jared. I'm an AI educator and content creator, and this video is sponsored by Adobe. I'm so happy to have their ongoing support with the content. So Adobe Firefly Boards is really cool. It's an open canvas where you're able to use a bunch of different image and video models that are created by Adobe using Firefly, but also other models outside of that from third-party partners. And with those also involve the Google models. And with Nano Banana Pro now available, we can now use that directly in boards to create some pretty cool things. One of the key great improvements of Nano Banana Pro is how it handles text. If you include a text prompt, say you want to create an infographic of you, put in the prompt your name, a little bit about you, and ask it to create an infographic about you in a certain style. I like the hand-drawn kind of style. You can see it's able to do this and keep the text really close. And as a tip, you should also add an image of yourself as well, which can be replicated in that same format and style and added to the infographic. Being able to use image references as a start, you can use a multiple of them, is huge. I kept the same image of myself and I wanted to actually create now like a storyboard. I wanted to create a story of me trying to come up with content. And I said, can you create a 4 grid kind of comic strip idea of this storyline? And I was able to create that first frame. But the cool thing is you can also ask Nano Banana Pro to create future frames on top of that. And even better, you can ask it to colorize this as well. And so you can create this really cool storyboard here of a story that started with your idea, but built on by Google Nano Pro. And it's a cool way to ideate and see your ideas in different styles. Here's an example of using multiple elements. So here I included some red jeans, I included like a pink hat, and I included a shirt. All this can be generated on Firefly boards as well. I included these all in my prompt with Banana Pro and said, hey, can you create a character standing on a busy city street? During the day, it's going to be wet roads, wearing these items of clothing, and it was able to do that for me. You can add even more elements in and more references in, which is great. And say you want to even add it to a character that you have already, you can throw that reference in as well. Last example I want to show is how you can edit images. This is a really strong point of Nano Banana, and even better now with Nano Banana Pro. I've loaded image of a character here, and you can change the way that her color is, you can change their expression, but best of all, you can also change the perspective of the video, of the image. So you can zoom it out, show more of the person in the room, show different areas of the room while keeping consistency with it. Really cool way to get more out of your images, and I think that's the true power of Nano Banana Pro. Huge thank you to Adobe again for sponsoring and supporting this video. I love using their content, and Firefly Boards is one of my favorite ideation tools. Go jump in and try Google Nano Pro.